she can't get enough of my dear. I took her to Broadway to see Wicked. I only had to buy one ticket. See Wicked for free. One time I almost ate her. Luckily I remember that I date her. Sweet Lord, there's no love greater than the kind in my refrigerator. That's the story of my life. A story of my life. Thank you very much, guys. Alright, Monday night, how you feeling? Monday night, let me hear it. Let me hear some energy. Yeah, alright. Kill Tony. Here we go.
Hey, this is Red Band coming to you live from the World Famous Comedy Store for a brand new episode of Kill Tony! Volume 3, get up for Tony! Excellent!
Fuck yeah. Here we are again, everybody. Welcome live audience. Come on, you can make more noise than that. Dude, for the thousands and thousands on Ustream, and the hundreds on Periscope. It's a real live audience. Guys, hello. Welcome to another fun episode of Kill Tony. And before we get started, just want to say Kill Tony's going on the road, guys. We're doing 4 shows in 2 cities, in Pittsburgh and Columbus, Ohio, our old home stomping grounds.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
That's Friday, November 27th and Sunday, November 29th. So that's going to be fun. See Kill Tony live in Ohio.
Hey,
Ryan Redband's here, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Good for Ryan Redband. The house artist, Ryan J. Ebelt, is back from Texas, where he was last week. He draws every single episode. Right now, he has a blank sheet of paper. By the end of the episode, we're going to show it to you. He's going to draw tonight's episode live as it happens, right now. And keep it going for the one-man band, the one and only Pat Reagan, everybody. There he is. Live, in the flesh. Nothing can stop him. Pat, how's life? What's happening?
Life's good.
Do you feel good about your performance so far here tonight?
I feel okay about it. Feel okay, yes.
Okay, good answer. Is that microphone on?
Check.
It's not.
It's not.
It's definitely not. Josh? Josh?
Try it again.
Hello.
There he is. There we go.
Hello.
Kind of?
Hello.
Maybe.
We're doing it,
Is it
guys. It's
backwards
a
again?
live show. If you didn't believe it was live before, now you know it's a real live show. Fuck yeah. This is how the magic happens.
Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Just had a fun weekend. Thanks to everybody in Portland, Oregon, who came out to my shows at Helium. We had an amazing weekend there, and I'm doing Sacramento tomorrow and San Francisco the next day, and then Atlanta the next weekend after that. So that's the that's end of promotions, guys. You guys ready to start the show or what? You crazy motherfuckers. Let's just get right into it. Tonight's secret surprise guests are 2 of the best comedians in the world. As always, I always have 2 of my funniest friends, 2 of the best comedians on the show. This week's no different. From Howard Stern, Mad TV, Comedy Central, HBO, you name it, you've seen them. 2 of the best. Put your hands together for Bobby Lee and Greg Fitzsimmons, everybody. Here they are, guys.
So excited to be here.
Yes, you are. Bobby is the only guest who's ever walked out of the show before. Thank you. Thank you. About 100 episodes ago, he walked out of the show.
Last week.
Brody did it too.
Brody did do it last week, but Brody didn't really decide that. Brody, that was one of the voices in his head. Bobby actually made the sound decision to leave. Like, he planned it and then he followed through with it.
I'm gonna stay for this whole thing, guys, okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Greg Fitzsimmons is back again. Bobby, you have a new podcast. What's it
It's
called?
called Tiger Belly, and it's with me and my woman.
Greg Fitzsimmons, the man with the plan, is back again.
I can't get enough of this show because it makes me feel better than other comedians.
It does. That's why I do it. Every single week it's a big confidence boost.
It's like sucking the marrow of their dream.
Yeah. Yeah, which is the juiciest part.
No, it's It's a little more expensive this way, but no. And I see comics that I've judged before, and I always feel bad when we do it, but then they always say, "Oh, it's like the greatest night of my life."
Yeah, everybody always loves it. Everybody always has fun because they're used to doing open mics with just each other. And on this show, you get sound advice, you get to have some fun, talk to great comedians, and be part of a live following. Maybe they get a few Twitter followers from the thousands and thousands watching on Ustream right now.
And also, Tony, I'm going to be very positive tonight.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to do anything negative. I'm going to support.
Okay.
Because I've been so depressed lately. I don't know why, and I feel like I have to give back.
Yeah.
Right? So let's clap for that, guys. I'm going to be positive tonight. Don't go fucking around. Love.
I just love that Bobby Lee would say, "I've been so depressed and I don't know why." You're fucking Bobby Lee.
Oh.
Look at your mustache.
All right.
I'm not going to be positive tonight.
Guys, Pat Reagan, you have a question for our guests tonight.
I thought we were done with that segment.
Yeah,
Why don't
Tony.
you just give it a shot? Give it a shot. I want you to see if you can come up with anything. You got anything? No? Then let's start the show. You guys ready for Kill Tony or what? Tonight, on this night, right now, over 40 comedians stacked all the way back to the fire eggs that have signed up for the chance to do 1 minute. If their name gets pulled out of the bucket, they come up here, they get an uninterrupted 60 seconds. Comedians, you know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Aw, did you hear that? Can we do that one more time, a little bit louder? That means wrap it up then, or else you're gonna bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. There you go. Okay, alright. How dare you, Brian? There was a shooting here 2 weeks ago. It's too soon for that. Too soon is also Bobby's aunt's name, right? That's an Asian Too soon. Guys, let's get the show started. You ready for Kill Tony or what? Another crazy Monday night here at the Comedy Store. Okay, I pulled the name out of the bucket. This looks like a new name. I'm always excited when they're easy, short names. It usually says a lot about what we're about to see. So here we go. Let's see if this is a real person. P. Ness. There's not really a P. Ness?
It's a dick move. Shady.
Let's try Dylan Gray. How about Dylan Gray?
Well, this is terrifying. Just come off of here. All right. Do I just go? My name is Dylan. I'm actually not from here. I wrote my friend Eric into coming down here to watch me fail at this for 60 seconds. But I'm a bisexual Republican political consultant. I work on campaigns, and bisexuality is not a phase. It's actually a thing. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I just want to, fuck a set of tits. I think you know what I'm talking about. No? Yeah? Okay. And then other days, I just want to suck a row of dicks. I just want to go down to the bathroom. No? Okay. I've decided that I tried to figure out whether or not I was a top or a bottom by figuring out how hard my dick gets when I get fucked by a dude or if I'm fucking a guy. So if I'm trying to fuck a guy and my dick's kind of going soft, I'm like, maybe I'm a bottom. And when a black guy who's like 210 pounds starts fucking my ass, my dick's really, really hard, then I know, oh my god, I'm a fucking
Okay.
Red man.
All right, so that's 60 seconds.
That was a long 60 seconds.
Yes, it was. So long that it made Dylan go soft while he was on bottom. Dylan, step back up to the microphone. What are you doing, you crazy son of a bitch?
I don't know, I've never done this.
Okay, first of all, untangle the mic cord from the mic stand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Dylan.
Yep.
How many times have you done stand-up comedy before?
This is the first time I've ever done it.
First time for Dylan Gray, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The chicken of cherry popping. When you hear that chicken, you know somebody's cherry just got popped. There it is. Dylan, your first time ever doing stand-up. So let's get through it. The very first thing you said was, does this thing come out of this thing? That microphone will always come out of the mic stand, 100% of the time for future reference.
That's fair.
Another thing about your first time doing stand-up is it's a lot like getting fucked by a black guy, so it could make you kind of hard.
No, it didn't. I was worried about that, but it didn't happen. So.
There you go, Pat Reagan throwing in some thunder quick. We're gonna call Pat 0 for 1 so far tonight. Bobby Lee.
Have you ever heard of something called food?
Oh. Well, I did my...
You have Kate Moss's body.
It's what the black guys
Is that
say.
positive? I'm trying to be positive. Because she's hot, kind of, right?
Yeah.
I like your opening line. This is so terrifying.
It is
That's what I
terrifying.
say when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, Dylan, let's answer the question for you right now. I'm pretty sure you're a bottom, bro.
I consider myself a
Either
verse
that or
top.
you'd be a very aggressive top. Like, you'd be like Hannibal from NBC's show. You'd be like the kind of top that has like a weapon to their throat or something like that. So Dylan, so you just came out, you said you're a bisexual, what?
Republican political consultant. I'm actually here for a week on work.
Holy shit, where are you visiting from? What part of Utah?
I work at the Capitol of Utah.
Yeah.
I work at the Capitol in Sacramento for the Republican caucus, but I actually am from Oregon.
Caucus?
Yes.
He loves that caucus, baby. And his...
So I'm just down here for a week with my friend Eric. He has no idea what's going on, but yeah. I was the first one called, so I'm actually kind of terrified that I said that already.
Yeah, well,
I think you did a good time. I think you,
It's hard. You put a lot of
you did
images
great
about
for your
his
first
mind.
time, Dylan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You did. You did terrific.
Yeah.
do the Republicans know that you're bisexual?
Some of them do.
Some of them
Eric
do.
I don't want to talk
He
about
knows.
this anymore.
Oh.
No, it's definitely like, I think that when you come out with that much information, like Republican, bisexual, you kind of need to lay it out a little. It's like when you're pretend you're telling your parents that you take it up the ass from 220-pound black guys, and like ease the audience into it a little bit. You rushed into it so fast, my ass hurt.
Yeah. You really rushed into
You're
it.
very graphic too. You don't really match your material, so it has this really weird vibe that I believe very much. Was that? I mean, was
Mostly
this
true, yeah.
mostly true, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot to take in, without like a buffer of some sort. You pretty much just raped my ass, and I didn't even know.
That's all right.
So Dylan, so how long are you in LA for?
I'm here till Friday.
Here
But
till
I'm
Friday.
moving down here next month to work full time.
Wow. Hell yeah, you are.
I think what's also difficult, and I can speak for Bobby, is that you're attractive, and so when you talk about all this gay stuff, he's looking at you like, because you've fucked around with guys, right?
Have you?
Okay. In high school, I got drunk because my cousin Andy
Oh, no.
lived with me. Yeah, my cousin Andy lived with me, and my brother says that we're 69, but who knows? Who knows?
69.
And then I didn't see my cousin Andy seriously for like 25 years, and his mom died, and I saw him by her casket, and I was with my mom. I go, do I have to hug him? She said, you don't have to if you don't want to, right? And I did. It was really fucking weird. Like, I wanted to say sorry for 69 years.
You should have just hugged him upside down. You know, and just grabbed him and
Do a
fucking...
handstand and then hug him.
Yeah, exactly. Just walk up on your hands and just relive it again. You know what I
I've
mean?
never 69 my cousin before. So, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
So, Dylan, is stand-up something you've always wanted to do? Have you listened to this show before and you're like, I'm
I've
going to
listened
start
to
right
the
there?
show like maybe 3 episodes,
Yeah.
but I've always I wrote down notes and stuff in Evernote, but I've never actually done it. I just thought that this would be the most terrifying way to do my first time, so I just did it. So.
Fuck yeah.
And you know what? Stand-up is the bravest thing you can do, and you did it, and that's fucking amazing. So give him a round of applause, everybody.
There you go.
I was so scared. I was shaking. I couldn't.
I'm definitely shaking.
The first
Yeah,
time,
but you did great, though.
First time you did what? Sucked off your cousin or stand-up comedy? Oh, okay. Dylan, any parting words? What else? Are you going to do this again? Do you like the rush that you got? You keep
I
moving
do,
farther
actually.
and farther back to the point to where I think you're going to end up out that fire exit if you keep wiggling back anymore.
Yeah, I'm moving down here next month, so I'll probably try this out again.
Fuck yeah.
Also, I have one last thing to say. When if you want to take the mic off the stand, put the stand in back of you. Because it's like in front of you and it's distracting.
Don't sit on it, Dylan. Don't sit on it. Just put it behind
You put long black things behind you before.
you. You've answered it once again. You're a bottom, Dylan. So there you go. Fun to have you on. Congratulations. Your first time doing stand-up. Dylan Gray. He's on Twitter. Dylan James Gray. There you go. That's your first comedian. Fuck yeah. That's how it
start.
happens. That's how it happens, right
Yeah.
there. Everybody knows that our listenership across the world has a very, very, very heavy bisexual Republican following. So, it's just a little glimpse of...
Does it seem like if he's bisexual, he should be bipartisan as well?
Yeah.
It's a political joke.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. Jermaine Para. A long walk. Jermaine Parr, everybody, come on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am a contractor, and I been doing some work for a client who's actually a congressman, Democrat, and he would every now and then come down to where we're working, run his ideas. That was a long walk. I'm sorry. He would run his ideas by the workers, and this was his idea. He said, "What if we started a program that encourages pedophiles to have sex with midgets instead? Everybody wins." And I said, first of all, it's little people. You can't say midgets.
50 seconds of thunder from Jermaine. Am I saying that right?
Right, the first time, that's good.
Jermaine.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I like any set that ends with first of all, and then ends.
Yeah.
You don't get the second or the third.
Was there more to that?
I thought I was out of time, so I didn't want to get the big.
You had a few seconds left. You want to finish it now?
What second of all?
But just do one more joke, please. Do one more
End it on
joke.
the first of all? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, let's just leave it.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. Do you have any more jokes? Let's start there.
I have more jokes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
1 minute, man.
Okay, buddy.
Leave him wanting more.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
You're a pro, man.
So your real name's Jermaine?
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
It's a
Am I
black
saying it
name.
right?
Yeah, you're saying it
Jermaine.
right.
How'd you get that name?
I was a baby.
What nationality are
It's Americans.
you? Okay.
You're not an American.
Yeah. Shady as
He's just fucking tan.
We're
Relax.
not TSA. You can answer honestly. What nationality are you?
My parents
Uh-huh.
came from Mexico. I was born
Ah.
right here.
Right.
So you're fucking Mexican.
If I went to Mexico and said I was Mexican,
that's
they would say,
racist,
"You're not a
probably.
fucking Mexican. You're an American."
Right.
So when that happened, I said, "You know what? Well, you guys can go fuck yourselves."
Can I ask you a question?
I grew up in Mexico. When I was 8 to 13, I lived there, and I was treated horribly.
Hola, ¿qué tal? I didn't understand your joke really. So you said everyone wins. So the pedophiles and the
They get
midget.
to be with somebody who's
Yeah, but the
little.
midget doesn't win.
It's being with a person.
Yeah, but the midget doesn't win. What is
Listen, it wasn't
be in
my
that
idea as the
situation?
politician who was trying to solve some problems. It wasn't my idea, man. I
Okay,
just-
all right, my bad. All
What were
right.
you doing? You were doing like a city council meeting?
No, I was working at this dude's house,
Whoa.
building his kitchen.
Was it Dylan Gray?
You can look him up. He's a real congressman. This is a true story. It's not bullshit. This is
Right.
what he said.
He-
I said, I have to tell people about this because it was funny as hell. I thought it was.
right. So he wanted the pedophiles to
It's a
look at-
program that encourages pedophiles to have sex with midgets instead. It sounds like a good idea on the surface.
What if you added this, so that everyone's a winner? Maybe little people that have daddy complexes. That way, everybody wins. Because then their dad is.
There you go.
You get professionals that help you make the material.
So the congressman says, let's let the pedophiles have sex with
Encourage.
midgets instead of going to jail.
Encourage them.
Encourage.
Instead of
them.
having sex with kids, they're having sex with the midgets. What? I don't understand.
Yeah, but you said everyone wins. The midgets don't win.
Yeah, the midgets.
We don't win.
It's not my idea.
Father's kind of short. If you didn't know.
I was so upset they called them midgets. I was like, bro, it's little people.
Yeah, that's the only part that you added to the joke. You basically just told what someone else said, and then added the word little people. So what they were saying is that, do you have any more of the joke, or like, do you have any other tags, shit to add to that, and not dripped off with first of all?
I don't call them midgets.
Maybe I should
or-
take out first of all.
Good edit, right? Good
right in the middle.
live editing.
I mean, you guys are focusing on first of all, which is it's just a
Look,
there
first
was no
of all,
second of all. Yeah.
of course we're going to focus on
Third of
first
all.
of all. We want to know what second of all and third of all is.
Fourth of all is.
We want to hear more.
That's like foreplay, and then you go, I hope you enjoyed that.
See you later. Here's a pedophile to finish the job for me. That's sort of what it's like. Yeah, I don't call them midgets or little people. I call them footlongs. And, which is fitting because according to this, that's what we could have Jared do. You know what I mean? Is
Right.
just fucking hook up
Imagine
with
if
some
he was
midgets.
hooking up with midgets and nobody would get hurt on the deal.
This congressman, what does he do for work now?
He's a Democrat in the Congress right now.
Wow.
And he owes me $1,500, which is why I'm going to tell his story.
Holy shit. What's his name?
Say it.
You have to say that.
He owes you $1,500.
He owes you money, dude.
I still want to get those $1,500.
Is he more successful than the guy that the last comic works for?
Yeah, you're getting butt fucked harder than the last guy. That's what sucks. At least he's not 1,500 deep from his boss. Why are you letting these guys push you around, Jermaine? Don't you ever just use that first name to your fucking advantage? You know what I mean? You know who the fuck I am?
You gotta throw the J around.
I'm fucking Jermaine, motherfucker. Show him that, you know. that-
What's it rhyme with?
His name is Antonio Cardenas from Silmar. Look his ass up, man.
The horn of truth comes out of nowhere. I love that.
I don't think anyone can spell that, what you just said, so I think
Yeah.
he's safe.
Tony. Everybody calls him Tony.
Oh, I see. Jermaine, now, so what do you do exactly for work?
I'm a contractor. I build kitchen cabinets. I take old kitchens out, put new ones in. I
Oh,
just do the cabinets. I don't do the granite.
yeah, you really are
People always
Mexican.
ask me to do the granite.
That's your Mexican side. Now I see. It's not your first name, it's not your last name, it's in your occupation, and I appreciate that.
Right.
Cabinet building.
And he doesn't finish the job.
Granite's not my job.
That's a different contractor.
That's the Italian, right?
And you talk shit about midgets on stage because you know midgets don't buy cabinets because they're too high up, so fucking
I was defending the midgets.
midgets. You were defending the midgets.
Yeah, I was saying, you know.
Okay. Jermaine, what do you like to do for fun? What's your favorite hobby? You seem like an undercover cop, so I want to know, like, what do you do for fun? Like, what's the crazy shit you jerk off to or something like that?
This is what I'm doing.
All right, other than stand-up. Come on, give us something good. What's your favorite hobby?
I'm a musician also.
Really? What kind of music you play?
I play
Guitar?
all kinds. I'm a bass player.
Bass player. Hell yeah.
Bass.
You know how to get all that pussy. Bass players rolling it deep, right? You get all the fall off from every
Yeah,
other.
that's basically what it is. Yeah.
Jermaine, the bass player.
Yeah,
Not black.
that's right. It's still not black.
You're all bait and switch.
How long you been on stand-up, Jermaine?
In November, it's 1 year.
Fuck yeah. Well, congratulations. It was nice to meet you, and thanks for coming on the show. There goes Jermaine. He's on Twitter at James_Schrader. A totally different name. Who the fuck's James Schrader? Oh, that must be somebody else signed up.
For the Twitter?
Yeah.
No, it's just my name. I don't know why they put that on.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Jermaine Parra.
Jermaine Parra, everybody. There he goes. You need cabinets. Any comedians that need cabinets, Jermaine's going to give you a good deal. A lot of comedians in Hollywood right now are looking for... All right, fuck it. I pulled another name out of the bucket. This next one goes by the name of Bo Laughman. There's no way. Somebody... Oh, it's a real person. Here it comes.
Yeah. Real name, unfortunately. It's Loftman, but okay. I'm good. I went back home recently. That was good. It's good to go back home. It's weird jerking off in the bed you grew up in, especially when your family sold that home years ago. Current residents aren't happy, but you know. You know you've had too much to drink when you pass out and your friend's drawing you with permanent marker. But you know you hit rock bottom when you pass out and your friend's drawing you with permanent marker, but it's all positive shit, you know? Like, get help. We love you. Please help yourself. Have you ever hit a parked car and had to leave a note, but then you come back later way drunker and you're like, fuck that, you take the note back? Yeah. If you ever hear somebody say, we're all men here, you're gonna see their dick. That's how it works. That's just how it works. Did y'all hear about the shooting that happened here? It's pretty crazy. I was there. It was intense. It was me, Steve Ranazizi. Topical.
Almost had Steve on the show tonight, and I'm glad I didn't. Almost.
Would you have still done the joke?
Yeah, of course. I would have to.
You would have loved it. You would have loved it.
Yeah.
Would he?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Well, Bo, great stuff. I love your style. Jokes were great. Fun stuff. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 7 years.
Wow. Where at?
I started in Houston, moved to Austin, and then I moved here about 2 months ago.
Wow. You've clearly been doing all of that in the same t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew I'd get shit for that.
Sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laundry day should have been today. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the beard, you have the suave hair, you must be just rolling deep in anything you want, right? I don't know whether you're into girls or Dylan, but you can basically get whatever you want, right?
I got a girlfriend and she's great, you know.
What does she do?
She's in school. She goes to LMU.
LMU, what's that?
Loyola Marymount.
Oh, okay, that's an all-female school, right?
No. It's like a, I don't know. It's a school. She does fine art. I don't know.
Fine art?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
That's what she's
It's
studying.
better
She
than
paints
shitty
good.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an unpaid position. That's what it is.
Huh.
Wait, so she came out here before you? Or did
No,
you
no,
guys-
we came out together about 2 months ago. Yeah.
But you arranged it so she'd start school as you came out.
She applied to 2 schools in New York and 1 in LA. She got better financial aid here and we came here.
Do you use her shampoo?
I don't, yeah. We share
Yeah.
shampoo. We share shampoo.
There you go.
Were all
Reagan.
those jokes new, or you're just too lazy to memorize them?
I was on here last week, and so I did like kind of B material, and so I kind of had to glance over a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you had 1 minute and you did B material?
I was on here last week, so I had to not do that stuff, which I
had
had
to dip into his
memorized. I
B
didn't.
material during the second minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes minute 2 gets a little
Yeah.
rough.
Oh, yeah.
It gets a little dicey.
Minute 2 is
Yeah, you
like
gotta-
Not B material.
You gotta
I'm
really
working
go
on
deep.
it. I'm still
I
working
know.
on it. Yeah.
7 years. And, 7 years in the game, and you get on minute
So, I mean,
2.
working
minute
on it.
3, I mean,
Still working
by the time
on
you're
it.
dipping into that.
When's your new comedy special on Vine come out?
There you go.
Fine Red Band.
Got him.
You did a lot. You did great this week. I think you did better than last week, right?
Really? I don't know.
Is that your real last name, Laughman?
It's Loftman, but yeah, it's spelled like that.
It's really spelled like that?
Yeah, it's
That's a
really
great
spelled
comedy name.
Yeah, it's
I just
kind of
go-
bittersweet, you know.
Why is it bittersweet?
Well, it's kind of seems hacky, you know, laugh, man.
But that's your actual last
That's
name.
my actual last name. So
So then
comic.
it's not hacky.
yeah.
Comic name humor, which is humor.
Yeah.
It's great comic.
That's good.
Yeah.
I really like you, man. You did a good job.
Thanks, man. I
I really
appreciate
like
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I really thought it was great, and Yeah, that would be my only thing is don't bring up a notebook for your second minute of comedy.
I
in 2
know.
weeks.
I don't know.
Right. I'm glad you could be here from taking a break from fucking your sister on Game of Thrones to be here. The new hand looks great. Looks amazing. It's just like a normal hand. But what do you do for fun? What's your favorite hobby other than stand-up?
I skateboard. Said that last time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all you got, huh, Bo?
But I've been.
You want to look at your hand, maybe see if you have any other answers for what you do for fun?
Yeah,
How much pot do you smoke?
Too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Slightly too much.
Hey, I'm doing the Brea Improv in like 3 weeks. I want you to host my show.
Wow. Nice. Look at that. There you go. That's the kind of magic that can happen here on Tilt Tony. Bo Laughman. There he goes. Getting a gig out of it. What other show is that happening? Tilt Tony, making things come true. I love that. He's on Twitter at Bo.Laughman. I'm gonna call him Laughman. I'm not gonna fall for that Loffman shit. You want Loffman? Go be a fucking lawyer. And now enunciate the laugh part. That's what I say. You're in comedy, own it. See, this guy goes by his real name. Put your hands together for Matthew Maloney.
We will witness the extinction of taxis in our lifetime. Much like the horse and carriage, there might be one or two that'll drive you through Central Park for the purpose of romantic nostalgia, but that's about it. This is what we will be telling our grandchildren. 40 years from now, we're all going to be like, back in my day, bags at the grocery store used to be free. And there were these yellow cars that would charge us $50 just to take us across town. And I know $50 is what you kids these days would pay for a bottle of soda. But this is back in 2015, before President Trump fucked it up for everyone. And they're not even gonna care. They're gonna have their Oculus Rift glasses on and they're gonna be like, shut the fuck up, Grandma! I'm trying to watch porn!
Yeah, that's exactly it. Matthew Maloney coming in for the kill. Look at that. Sorry, Bo Laughman, your spot at the Brea Improv in 3 weeks just got taken from you. By who seems to be the funniest giant 9-year-old baby I've ever seen in my entire life. This is incredible.
For a second, I thought you were Fortune Feimster, I swear to God.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Very
it.
funny.
Very good.
Great tits.
Yeah.
They're real.
They're real. Really nice.
I love your style, Matthew. That was great. So fun. How long you been on stand-up?
A little under a year.
Wow, you're great. You're gonna be a monster. Where are you from?
Palm Springs.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, Palm Springs area. I have a friend who gets really mad when I say I'm from Palm Springs. I'm really from Bermuda Dunes, but no one knows where that is.
Bermuda Dunes.
Yeah.
Wow, what's that like?
It's like living 20 minutes away from Palm Springs.
It's pretty good. It has a nice name. Bermuda Dunes.
Yeah.
Bermuda.
Is there internet? That must be dusty internet, right? Like what kind of like lifestyle is living 20 minutes outside of Palm Springs?
Obviously pretty sedentary.
Not air conditioning. Amazingly, you were less out of breath than the guy before, who was actually closer. You did great, man. You did great last time. You continue to do. Have you been getting up a lot?
No. To be honest.
Well, you're just a
Can
fucking
you lie to
prodigy
me?
then, aren't you?
I mean, I try. I'm going places. I'm trying to get up.
How old are you?
24 right now.
Oh, you're a baby.
Yeah.
Jesus. You know, I think you have a future, man, because you're young and you have a commitment level, and You're weird looking, you know?
Yeah, totally. If your heart holds up, you're gonna have a long career.
When they reboot Harry Potter.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Oh shit, here we go. Uh-oh, Matthew Maloney loading up over here. Look out. This is the first time I've been insulted by a fucking candy apple before. Extra more green than a candy apple. Fuck it. Go ahead, Matthew, sure. What is it?
Well, I just want a little bit of advice because, and I'm not trying to brag about this to anybody here, really not, but I did a set here on this stage, and I was approached by a talent agent, and I have my first...
Who was it, Bobby Ball?
No, it was not Bobby Ball.
Who was it?
Lance Kaufman, if you must know, with Elevate.
I don't know.
With what?
Elevate.
Elevate Talent Agency.
Is that what it said on his
Sounds
license
familiar.
plate?
Anyway, I got a meeting with my first talent agency. And
So what do you want for advice?
I don't know, like what to go in and ask or expect.
Just tell them the truth. They're not going to be able to do anything that you can't do. I mean,
Alright.
just tell them that if they can get you fucking commercial auditions, that you'll get that shit. Because look at you.
Yeah.
You can sell anything.
I also
Except for
I would
health
wait.
Yeah.
Why? Because I've never. I mean, they're probably great, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Right now, it's like just go up on stage 4 to 5 times a week and develop, and then one day they'll come to you. Everyone,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know.
And
Everyone
I
will come to
mean,
you.
I guess they already are. My advice would be if you want to do commercial work so that you can make some money and survive and get to do a lot more stand-up, then that's what I would shoot for. That's what I did. I got a commercial agent right out of the gates and made just
Who's
enough
yours?
side cash. Aqua.
Aqua,
All
yeah,
of
yeah,
us,
yeah.
In fact, I think you got us the showcase.
Yeah, I got you an agent, Aqua. No, seriously, the guy's my friend, and you'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm a dreamweaver. I'm a fucking
Giving me a
dreamweaver.
little bit of a conflicting message, but I love that.
Well, because the
Knew
one
what
thing,
I was-
one guy's a talent agent that does. What does he do? Specifically commercials or just in general?
What, this guy?
Yeah.
He told me he was meeting with his commercial guy as well as his because he's just a scout.
Well, then fucking do whatever. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just asking.
I would take
You're giving a lot
positivity.
tonight.
Next time a comedian offers you their agent, just take the agent.
Bobby, I'll take the agent.
There you go. Bobby gets away gigs. He gets away agent. This is a real Hollywood episode. Dreams are coming true. You're gonna be great, man. Matthew, I mean, fucking look at your head.
It's like
Right.
Hagrid.
If they do, you know how they did Tiny Toons, where they did the younger versions. If they do Lost, the Tiny
Yeah.
Toons, right?
You're like
What's-
the opposite of a leprechaun.
What's your favorite snack, Matthew? What's your favorite snack?
Goldfish.
Wow.
You knew it. Yeah, locked and loaded.
Really quick. Like, I get the feeling like you have a goldfish next to the bed.
No, I'm just sponsored by them. I don't really like them that much.
See what you did there, Matthew. Yeah.
Do you do improv at all? Any improv classes or anything like that?
Only with my friends from high school theater, but like nothing
Right.
in a stage.
I mean that act out, you know, it's I usually don't like acts, but you pulled it off. But I think just if you have a lot of material that has that kind of stuff in it, you'd probably benefit from doing a couple improv classes, you know, just because, especially if you want to get into commercials. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. I'd say take a class. There you go.
Ouch.
Sure.
Okay.
Taxis are definitely going to go extinct if people in the future are your size.
What the fuck was that supposed to mean?
It's really mean.
Why don't you explain yourself? What do you mean by that? How would taxis go extinct?
They need to be bigger. They would need to be a larger size.
Taxis would need to be. You're saying you don't
Yeah,
think
but-
he can fit in a normal taxi?
You're saying he's fat.
Are you fat shaming on Kill Tony, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of show do you think this is, Pat?
Jesus Christ.
I was just saying that
Destructive.
a larger. Might need to.
You call me fat now, bro?
Wait a second. Whoa. Brian clearly doesn't want to be called fat. He's clearly wearing camouflage to hide that part of his body.
Yeah, bro. Trying to hide my nips.
Okay, Matthew, you have the most likable head I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so nice to meet you. Congrats on your new commercial agent, Matthew Maloney. There you go. You asked advice about a meeting with an agent, you get an agent. You wanna get gigs? You get gigs here on Kill Tony. If I was the next comedian pulled, I would ask us, how do you get to perform at Madison Square Garden? And just hope that we just give it away. You got it, next week, sold out. We're making dreams come true here. This is exciting. Oh, wow. This is an interesting name to pull out of the bucket. This is the producer of this show. Every once in a great while, he signs up, and this is one of those nights. Put your hands together for Josh Martin.
I got in an argument with a friend of mine. We got in an argument. If we had a video of me fucking Beyonce, and on a separate video, Jay-Z sucking my dick, which of the videos would we show our friends first? And I chose Jay-Z sucking my dick, and he said I knew it. And just called me a faggot for the next 20 minutes. It's a much better option. Jay-Z sucking your dick is fucking great. That's the king of New York sucking your dick. You can get away with anything you want to do. You can be in court and the judge is like, Josh, you didn't pay your child support. You can just say, I was gonna pay my child support, but Jay-Z was sucking my dick. And the judge will be, okay, that makes sense. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. There you go. Josh Martin, throwing it out there. His first appearance on the show in a long time. There's been a buzz throughout this entire episode, but
I've been trying to figure out which mic it
why
was.
fix the buzz when you can just come up and perform, I guess.
The mic's not making the buzz now.
You're not doing one job, might as well do the other. So, I love it. The buzz has stopped. A lot of the buzz in the room has ended after Josh's set.
Josh, I've seen your material a few times. I noticed a lot of your jokes have dicks in it. Is there a reason
Dicks
for
and
your...
the word faggot.
Yeah,
which
a lot of
always
dicks and
is just
fags.
a real grumbler.
You know, people make fun of me a lot, and people call me a faggot all the time, so I just stay with it. Stay with what I know.
You know dick well.
I mean, you can't really hate on that.
I feel like I'm a pretty dirty comic, and I don't. It's what I like weird stuff. I could have done my pro-slavery
Would I
joke.
suck a dick for a Lamborghini? I don't know. What color is it? That's a Josh Martin joke.
So you seem to think very highly of Jay-Z. You would let Jay-Z suck your dick, is what you're saying.
Wow.
If I had a video of both of Jay-Z sucking my dick and me fucking Beyonce, I would immediately show everyone the Jay-Z video.
No, but I think Tony's point is you can't have a video of it without him sucking your dick.
Right. So you're saying that you would let Jay-Z suck your dick. Is that correct?
I'm saying I would.
Okay, right.
If he came to me, I would be
Okay,
like, okay.
settle down, little puppy boy. Relax, relax. We're gonna take it one question at a time from here on out. You ready?
Yeah.
Would you suck Jay-Z's dick?
No.
The king of New York. Wait, no, you say it like
You're
that?
not gonna suck his dick.
You wouldn't suck who you just called the king of New York's dick.
No, because I feel like I'm better than all these hoes.
Wow.
Like everyone, fuck everyone.
Would
So-
you let Jay-Z suck your dick if there were no video equipment in the room?
Great fucking question. Great question. It seems to be the video is about the bragging rights, but would you I mean, Jay-Z does have an unbelievable set of lips on him. Am I right? I don't know if you've seen those goddamn things, but it looks like it'd be one hell of a blowjob.
And he moves fast.
Oh yeah, super fast.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'd love to. I'd love like to try some kind of simulation machine to see exactly what that dick sucking would be like exactly. You have my wheels turning here, Josh.
It's just a new brand for Fleshlight.
Normally I just like Jay-Z for his music, but
Tony.
now I'm starting to picture this amazing blowjob.
Wait, you would watch Jay-Z suck his dick? I don't even want to be around
I didn't say I would watch it. But I am starting to think that maybe I'd let Jay-Z suck my dick. Video equipment or no video equipment.
I probably wouldn't do without video equipment because no one would believe me.
What if Tony was in there watching and he could vouch for you?
Very high, homoerotic.
names detected around the males.
Is this your robot
Straight male.
impression? What is this?
And
Pat?
he killed the both now.
Oh, good job, Josh.
Hey Josh, you're a friend of mine. I'm giving stuff away. Here's a 50.
There you go. Wow. There you go. He's giving
I
you.
didn't understand a word you said in your act. But there's a 50.
I wasn't.
There you go. That's the first time anybody's ever been paid on Kill Tony to quit stand-up comedy.
Wow, you're great, Josh.
I figured why not? I can do shit I've been doing for a while, but I figured why not do something I wrote last week. So
Right, exactly.
I fuck it.
Still
that
about
makes
those
sense.
dicks and stuff though. Have you ever tried not doing like dicks?
My newest joke is a pro-slavery joke, and I figured that would do way worse than the Jay-Z sucking my dick.
Is there black dick in it? Like what's it about?
No, it's just that I think slavery would help me be a man, because you can't be weak and own slaves, because they would just run all over you.
It's walking a real tightrope.
Yeah, that's like having my body and having slaves is no different than owning high school bullies. I'm getting a wedgie some kind of way. You know?
Thank goodness you did the Jay-Z dick sucking.
Give me the 50 back.
Wow, refund. Never should have done it. That's right, because we all know slaves do not get paid. So,
Yeah, that's why you can't call it pro-slavery because they're not getting paid.
No, but
It's
like
amateur slavery.
Take the fucking money, Josh. Bend over and take it. Just
Josh,
like Dylan.
I think you're funny. I like you.
Yeah, that was
I've
great.
always thought you were
You
funny.
did another minute. You talked about getting your dick sucked by Jay-Z. That's an interesting fucking
But also,
spin.
Josh, you're a character, you know what I mean? And it's like, you're like a snowflake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no one else out there like you, and I'm actually fond of you as a person. I think you're a cool dude, and just keep going up, and we'll see what happens.
There you go, Josh Martin, everybody. There he is. The one, the only Josh Martin. Somehow he did figure out the buzz. The buzz is gone. Josh is, of course, on Twitter at Josh Martin Comedy, like we say at the end of every episode. But
One more round of applause, Josh.
Josh Martin.
Elvis Costello.
Yes, indeed. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this looks like another new name. Put your hands together for Tommy Reynolds. Oh, that's it. There's no Tommy Reynolds. No Tommy Reynolds. Let's try another one. Raquel Jason.
Hey guys, I'm Raquel. How you doing? It can be a little confusing to figure out what type of women men are attracted to, and I think it's because movies have lied to us. I was just watching all the Rocky movies, and I used to think that Adrian was a really supportive wife. Here's Adrian in every single Rocky movie. You can't win, Rock! Maybe he can. I mean, you've been wrong like 2 or 3 times at least. I feel like he's earned the benefit of the doubt. And she does that in every single Rocky, except Rocky 6, because she's dead. But if you look at the DVD deleted scenes, they have a reading of Adrian's will. It's really touching. She says, "Oh, to my son, I leave a pet store. To my beloved husband, Rocky, I know I'll see you soon. Because if you fight this guy, he's going to kill you. You cannot win, Rock." On the way over here, I heard a Christian rock band on the radio. I don't know if God exists, but if he does, I'm pretty sure he hates having his name attached to things that suck.
There you go. A minute. Raquel Jason. This is your first time on the show, right, Raquel?
Yeah, it is.
How long have you been on stand-up?
About a year and a half.
Where are you from?
I'm from here originally, but I lived out of the country for a few years.
Out in the country.
No, out of the country.
Out of the country. Where at?
2 years in Brazil and a year traveling through Southeast Asia.
Oh, 2 years in Brazil. What were you doing over there?
What the hell is that?
That wasn't me. What?
What could you possibly have done wrong?
Wait, what do you mean? What did
Oh,
I
I
say?
thought you said it like, what the fuck were you doing there?
No, just like, I'm just trying to get the story. Is it some kind of like suave dude or something? What kept you in Brazil for 2
Yeah,
years?
there was a guy, a Brazilian I dated for a month, and then I agreed to move to Brazil with him because I've never seen a Lifetime movie apparently, and it didn't end well.
Wow.
Where'd you meet him?
I met him here in Los Angeles.
Oh.
This room.
You're an
On the
attractive lady, right? I just feel
I'll
like
go on with that. It's nice.
I was kidding. I'm kidding. But you're for comedy. You're attractive, and the thing is that whenever in comedy she's a 9, and the streets 7. What's like a 6? Listen,
He's
You
absolutely right.
giving me $50?
no, you're not gonna get shit. But my point of view. But what I want to say is that like, whenever I see somebody that's like attractive and a girl that's doing comedy, I feel like they should not wear a dress, and I think they should like kind of dress. I don't know.
You know,
To tone down, you know what I mean?
I've gotten that advice before, but it's really not what I don't.
Yeah, but
I
it
don't
takes
want
away
dressing
from it.
provocatively,
I feel
but
like as a man watching you, it kind of takes away from me actually 100% listening to you. I'm just trying to be honest with you. Because, shut the fuck up, dude. I've dated many girls in comedy and some attractive ones, and I just feel like it. And I've had some open for me, and it's just better when they're just, you know, like Whitney, kind of like baggy jeans and a t-shirt. You know what I mean?
I certainly appreciate
that's
that
it.
advice.
That's fine. That's fine.
Raquel, do you always dress up when you do stand up?
I always dress up anyway. I was
it's
just
just
raised
being
to wear
yourself,
dresses,
right?
and my dad was I was raised to be very feminine. And
Have you thought about like a burqa just to make out of All right. I mean, it's just an angle. The unknown comedy.
Raquel,
The
what
ultimate.
when you were in Brazil, were you trying any stand up there? What made you want to get into it?
I don't speak Portuguese, and they don't really have a sense of humor over there so much. And that's what I miss, the American sense of humor. So I watched a lot of stand-up videos, and I'd seen a lot of stand-up here. It was kind of a pipe dream, like, oh, when I go back to Los Angeles, I'm gonna try it.
You seem like such a nice person.
I'm actually not that nice.
Really? When are you not nice? What's the meanest thing you've done recently? You blown up on anyone? Anything like that?
Oh goodness, no.
So, are you nice or are you not nice?
Just say
I
goodness.
lied to you just now.
About what?
Being not being nice.
So you are nice.
You are nice.
Yeah, I guess I'm nice.
Wow.
Would you do reality TV?
No.
In Brazil.
Wow, I like that.
What was
Good
the
answer.
house like that you lived in?
Yeah, what was
Brazil?
it like? Good question.
No, they're not a third world country.
Yeah.
It
Yeah. What was your daily life like? What was
It was. I hate Brazil.
You didn't
I
speak
lived
Portuguese.
in São Paulo. No, desculpa, eu não falo português.
What?
No, it's
She just said she doesn't speak Portuguese in Portuguese.
Yeah, I had to learn how to say that. No, it's horrible there. It's awful. They have like the best PR ever because they export all the attractive people to Victoria's Secret, which they don't even have over there. And they don't have hot water and like regular, like only in the shower. They don't have mops. They don't have sour cream or cheddar cheese or it's awful.
A lot of fake butts there, though, right?
And the plastic surgery is horrible. It
Yeah,
looks
but
like
it's
they've had
cheap.
like a shark attack. And my student showed me her like breast implant scar, and I was like, oh my god.
Your student?
Yeah. Oh, I owned an English school. Yeah.
In English school?
Yeah, I was a teacher.
For 1 month.
Brazil.
No, for 2 years. I lived there for 2 years.
You owned it?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Other than stand-up comedy, what do you like to do for fun? Like, what's a fun hobby? Like, frisbee golf, or you know?
I'm actually really dull. I like board games, and I like PS3. I play a lot of PS3.
Fuck yeah.
You don't smoke weed, do you?
No, I do not.
What game do you play?
My favorite are probably the Bioshocks or Resident Evil.
Oh my god, I just got hot cards.
Yeah.
Fallout?
Thank you.
Fallout?
Fallout 4's coming out.
Wow, what kind of fucking nerdy clips was that I just witnessed? Holy shit. So, Raquel,
Yes.
how often do you do stand-up? Do you get up a lot?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I had a little month. I fell in love for a few months, and so.
Have you ever dated a comedian before?
I'm dating one now. Yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
Jose
Jose what?
Treviso.
I'm a big fan of his work.
Me too. I've had chorizo a few times, and it's fucking delicious. Yeah.
So you have a particular kind of guy, right? You
I love
south
nice
of
guys.
the border.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Have you ever dated an Asian person?
I went on a date with an Asian guy once.
One time, what happened?
It didn't work out.
Oh, really? What happened?
I lived in Thailand for a while too, so.
Is that where you went on the date with the Asian guy in Thailand?
No, because I was still with the Brazilian.
Oh, okay. So what did you do on this date with the Asian guy? Are you sure you just didn't eat by yourself at a hibachi grill or something? Are we calling that a date?
I love it. You're so quick.
Oh, thanks, Raquel.
Fantastic joke about this guy. with
Okay,
an eye
thank you,
patch.
Raquel. I know, it's my show. It's all good. Settle down.
I just wanted to say that when I had run into that guy with an eye patch at the roller rink, and he was like, oh, diversity, the sticker, and I'm like, oh, you're against diversity? And he said, oh, one of those types molested me when I was a kid, and I'm like, I'm just getting my ticket. But I was like, is that the same guy with the eye patch? And I was so excited to tell you. And
Probably not. Did you tell me about this?
I did tell you, yeah.
Wow, I do not remember that.
Tony, you're just so used to hot blonde chicks coming up.
Yeah, it's just another day for me. You know,
Too bad she doesn't date white guys.
Right, exactly. I'm guessing when you were in Brazil, the only movie that they would play is Rocky because you
Said the word rock.
You have a pretty good, and then you segued into a Christian rock joke. What else? Is all of your things rock based?
I give that set 6 out of 6 rocks.
That fucking buzz is killing me tonight. What is that coming from? Josh, have you given up completely?
I'm just gonna wait till she got open and try to fix it.
Okay. Raquel, tell us something crazy about you, other than the fact that you play video games and you're boring. Tell us something else.
Okay.
Is there anything interesting about
Are you ticklish?
Not terribly. Yeah, no, I was raised by my father, so I didn't have any female influence around.
What nationality was your father?
He's a lot of stuff. They're really big on genealogy on my dad's side of the family. They're kind of snooty about it. So it's Scottish, Irish, Polish, German, English, Dutch, Native American, Scandinavian, Lithuanian, and French.
No,
Jesus.
so it's called a mutt.
Wow. Everybody.
It's like Sally sells seashells.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you
Well,
for being so nice.
Oh, of course.
That was really nice.
Yeah, no, glad to help you out.
I'm gonna I think that Rocky joke's really funny. I never really thought of it that way. I think that even though it's an older reference, I think it still works, that it's great. My only note for you would be to, tag that Christian rock joke, spread it out. I know you only had a minute, but also I really stick with Bobby's note. We've gone through this over this show 1,000 times, that it is distracting when you're pretty. And you watch any of the, we work with all the best
I
female
didn't tell you
stand-ups.
that because I don't know shit.
Right.
I told you that because
We work with all the best female stand-ups in the world, and you see Whitney, and you see Amy Schumer, and you see Natasha Leggero, and they're wearing hoodies and jeans.
Yeah, on her special.
Right.
I'm not yelling. That's how I talk. That's how I talk.
But speaking of special, Bobby Lee is giving you a 1-hour special. There you go. We're called Jason, everybody. She's not on Twitter. She doesn't have a Twitter handle. So you perverts on the internet, that's all you're gonna see of Raquel. Fuck yeah, look at Josh Martin try to pretend like he's doing something. Oh, he's switching swords. Wait a second.
You know how this makes sense? Because he's going to plug in that cord over there, so
Right.
it's just going to do it over there.
Right. So then it'll be constant instead of sometimes. Let's turn him back up, see what we got, right? Josh Martin, the moment of truth. Josh, you want to give it a mic check? Give the stage mic a mic check?
Mic check.
Yeah, not working.
Wow.
Nah. Yeah. What do we got? Okay.
Now it just doesn't work.
There you go, Josh.
Check,
Just
check,
keep
check,
fucking
check.
working until it works, Josh. You're doing a hell of a job, buddy. Great stuff, really. Hey, why don't you do one of your dick jokes again?
It works. It works. It was working. Dude.
All right, now we're going back to the
All right.
buzz.
Check one.
It's so quiet. Why is that
I'll
so
turn it up.
quiet?
I'll turn it up. Just.
All right, jeez, guys, unbelievable. I love it. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
You're
Josh
killing Tony.
Yeah.
You're killing me, Tony. You're
Okay, we know this guy. This is an employee here at the Comedy Store. This is his first time signing up for this show in a very long time. This is one of the guys that got hired to work here out of the original Kill Tony crop, one of the original guys to do the show 2 years ago. Put your hands together for him. Here he is, Rich Slayton.
I've seen a lot of different people tonight. A lot of strange humans, and now you get me, a guy who looks like he ate his way out of competitive skateboarding. How you guys doing? Good to see you. I'm excited for Hillary Clinton. I'm going to vote for Hillary because I think she's really amazing. I think it's impressive how just one woman can look so much like George Washington. That's an accurate joke about how she looks. I actually met her husband once, President Bill Clinton. I got to ask him one question. So here's what I asked him. I asked him, because of their age and their marital problems, I asked him if he can still get Hillary to come. That was my question. And his answer was very presidential. He looks me right in the eye and he says, "Son, it's easy. Just turn the lights down low, put on your sexiest outfit and say, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice." A lot of people like Bernie Sanders. I think he looks like he lost a fight to a desert wind, so not really my guy.
Multiple cats on that one.
Yeah,
Great up. Spitting out some of that new political humor.
Yeah. A lot of dick jokes tonight. Tried to switch it up, so.
I like that. So, how are things going?
Going all right. I had to pay for parking tonight. That sucked.
Wow.
So, yeah, King's was full. So that's 2 hours down the drain. Yeehaw, guys.
2 hours worth of work for parking, guys.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
Yeah, you're working right now, right?
Yeah,
You're
right
on
now.
the clock here at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm sitting back there and That's
Your
what I'm
job
doing.
is to watch this room or something?
Make sure no one gets crazy, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're,
Maybe that's been the problem with
locking
tonight's
down the
show.
doors now, yeah.
People making sure shit doesn't get too crazy. I thought I heard somebody back there shushing the audience.
This is going great so far. I'm loving this.
So you just got back from Texas, right? Did you do a lot of comedy in Texas, or where were you?
I haven't been to Texas in a while.
Where were you? You were
Who are you
somewhere, right?
talking to?
You're out of town somewhere for a while, right?
I'm out of town. I do shitty casinos a lot, so.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
how
fun.
was that life, casino life?
It's really awful. I had to play behind a bar on the casino floor. So, yeah, that's fun.
Is there anything positive going on right now for you?
In the world. Like in all of your life.
I have a puppy. That's kind of
You
cool.
do?
there you go.
Is that a wedding ring?
Yeah, I'm married. 3
You're
years.
married?
Yeah.
3 years you've been married. How old are you?
31.
31, and you've been married for 3 years.
Yeah.
Doing stand-up the whole time.
Yeah.
Your wife
Working-
got some? She have a steady job?
Oh, yeah, she's a regular person.
Okay.
Yeah, this doesn't do that.
That helps.
Oh, yeah.
Why does she like you?
Jewish.
She's Jewish?
Yeah.
Rich is a man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pat.
Rich helped me with relationship advice. He helped me to break up with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no one else should get married. It's not like I got the good one. You guys are all fucked.
Right. And you say she's regular, and then
Yeah.
she likes you. Your reason, I said, why does she like you? And you said because she's Jewish.
So
or
am I.
you're Jewish?
We're both Jews.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's just how that works.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Being blonde-haired, 6 feet tall, and Jewish makes it kind of easy.
Oh, so you're like a rare Jew.
Yeah, I'm.
I think they call them survivors.
Greg Fitzsimmons, guys.
Rich. So, how's that going? 3 years in, you
Yeah.
guys still having sex?
Yeah, occasionally.
Occasionally. I mean, she's Jewish. Were you guys ever having sex? Like,
Oh yeah, no, Jewish girls suck dick. I don't
Jewish
know if
girls
you
love
realize
sex.
that. That's the
Really?
whole.
Oh, I married one. They're fucking great.
Crazy.
Smart guy.
Yeah, they don't have the shame, I find, like the Irish Catholics, where they have to turn the lights out. Jews will turn the lights on, suck it, look you right in the eyes.
It's a mitzvah to have sex. God commands you to have sex.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Twice on Saturdays.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not that good of a Jew, but
Do you spread that out, or do you go back to back?
I used to go back to back, but I'm
Yeah.
31 now. It's like
Right. It takes
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit longer.
So
Not
what does
so
she
much
do
back.
for a living?
she works at a nonprofit.
Nice. So do you. You work here.
Yeah. I'm a Jewish nonprofit, guys. How you doing?
What's the nonprofit that she works for?
It's called American Jewish Committee, and they lobby other foreign governments on anti-Semitism issues.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keeping that thing going, huh?
Yeah. It's a big industry.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it really still happening?
We basically just donate to each other a lot. That's how Judaism works.
Yeah, I think so. I've noticed that. So, Rich, you're 3 years into stand-up, right?
No, 7.
7 years into
Ooh.
stand-up. And
Yeah, thanks. That worked out well.
And the Comedy Store has assigned you to keep an eye on the belly room on Monday night.
Yeah, it's really dangerous in here. You guys are all fucking up a lot, so here I am.
Right. Okay.
I want to say something.
Yes, Bobby.
I really like you a lot, dude. But you know, I don't want to lie to you because you're such a nice guy.
Sure.
I mean, you're a white dude. You know what I mean? You're just, you know what I mean? You have this averagey kind of vibe about you. It's just, I just feel like the material needs to be a little bit more edgy, and it's gotta be, you know what I mean?
I agree. Right.
I mean,
the
I mean,
last 2 times here, I was very edgy. I tried to switch it up tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I
Usually I
haven't
go
really
very
seen you,
edgy.
but the thing is that it's like I want you to succeed, but from what I saw, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a million of you.
It's true. Tonight you had
Yeah.
all the flavor of a glass of water.
Thank you.
And just
I thought you did great.
Thanks, Ryan.
I think you're amazing, and
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like really
Don't even get
evil
your
jokes for a
sarcasm.
while, and I'm trying to not do that because
I don't know that, so okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I'm trying to get away from it a little bit so people don't think it's all.
Because you're confident,
baby
I mean,
killing
yeah,
and
you
stuff.
can tell that you've been doing it for a while. It's just, that's all. Okay.
Sure. Thanks, I appreciate that.
Do you and your wife ever argue about things? You guys ever fight?
No, it's very easygoing. That's why I married her because there's no problems.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That seems like a perfect thing.
It's hard to do this and be married, so you have to get someone who actually is cool with it, who doesn't want to stop you.
Right.
So
Right.
that's why none of you should get married because most people want to stop you.
Rich,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
We've had 2 Comedy Store employees up on this show, for those of you keeping track, and they really pump the brakes on the momentum, the adrenaline and everything. The Comedy Store really representing. It's the away teams that are winning here today, for those of you keeping track.
By the way, did somebody order a platter of bacon about 4 minutes ago? Do you smell it?
Do you smell it?
Yep.
You smell bacon.
I don't smell it.
Don't smell chicken.
Oh, well, at the Comedy Store, the chicken smells like bacon.
This is a new name for sure. Put your hands together for Madison Sinclair.
So, the last guy I had sex with was really commanding in bed. And it was weird because I kept thinking it was like having sex with the game Bop It. You know, just like pull it, twist it, aim it away from my face. And if you don't get that joke, either you're not a kid of the 90s or your parents loved you way too much to buy you a toy that's shaped like a dick and command you to pull it. And then when you get all the buttons right, it goes wah wah sleep mode. I have a few tattoos, and my grandma found out about them last Christmas, and she was really pissed off. She's like, Madison, I hope you know that you can't get buried in the Jewish cemetery anymore. Which is weird, because no one in our family's Jewish. We were literally at Christmas dinner. It's really off-putting. I saw a guy with a shirt that said fishing and titties. And it was weird because you kind of catch fish and titties the same way. Alright, follow me on this one. Every time a guy is trying to get with me, it's just like, Outback Steakhouse. Okay.
Is that it? You can finish it. Go
We
ahead.
can finish it? Alright. And we just, alright, basically, we just try to get the bait and get away. And if the bait's good enough, next thing you know, we're flopping up and down, the hook's in the mouth, and if we're lucky, he'll take us home.
All right, the bear's coming out. The bear's coming out. That's Madison Sinclair. This is your first time on the show, right?
How long you been doing comedy?
A year.
Oh, a year, okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Orlando.
Orlando, Florida. Wow.
I just moved here
Interesting. Well, how long ago did you move here?
a month ago.
Okay.
Did you ever play the improv there in Orlando?
No, I didn't. I mostly performed in Tallahassee because I went to FSU.
Okay.
But yeah, I did like some of the bars around there. That's it.
Did you ever work at a theme park?
No, I've never worked at a theme park.
Yeah, you don't look like you would work in a theme park. No, I mean you look kind of almost gothy a little bit.
A little bit. I look like I hate my parents.
Well, not that you hate them, but that they might hate you.
They just don't understand me.
Right.
Yeah. There's something very hot topic about you. So Madison, you've been doing stand-up for a year. You did it mostly in Tallahassee at FSU, and now you've been here a month. How's LA treating you?
It's been alright. I moved out here for my job, so I've been busy for that.
What's
but
that job?
I work at the Soup.
The Soup?
Yeah.
The show?
Yes.
Gotcha.
What do you do there?
Watch TV and just write jokes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a writer on the Soup.
Well, it's weird. It's kind of like an internship because I get credit for school, but I get paid and I get to put material on there. So I'm good.
So they've used your material on the show.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You have to be careful because that's in direct violation of the Writers Guild. Thanks for coming.
That is true.
No, you can't. Yeah, you're not allowed to accept written material from somebody who's not in the guild if it's a guild show, and I believe it's a guild show, right?
I don't. I'm in a program here in BC.
Yeah, but it's still wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's your official job title there, Edie?
It's called Campus to Careers through BC. It's a program that they have.
Wow. So they're paying you money, and you're getting college credit,
Yeah.
and you're getting jokes on the air.
Yep.
On the Soup. Who's hosting that now?
Still Joel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought he was done with that.
Nope. Still not.
Did you guys get the Bop It reference? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I got the
you guys
Bop It
knew-
reference. I used to bop it.
I liked how you explained it too, because at first I was like, oh shit, if no one knows what the Bop It is, no one's gonna get it. You did a pretty good idea.
Flick
of
it. Flick it. Did
Yeah.
you say flick it?
I didn't do flick it.
Yeah.
I should have done flick it.
You have a wide
Why? What am I-
stance. You have a wide stance like an umpire.
I have
Childbirthing hints.
to. I have to be like this, or I'm like too close in. I feel like.
No, I like that. It's kind of different. I think it's always good to do something different on stage physically. So you came up, and for people that are listening, she spread her legs. And no, really, and it's just something that you go, all right, that's kind of confident and different. I like that. You think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm being very serious.
Oh, thank you.
No, even that thing I just said, serious.
Also, you did something that you were moving forward instead of back. Like sometimes when people are new, they kind of drift backwards, but you held your ground and you were forward. The only thing I want to say is that you're an attractive young lady, and this is how they're fucking you're supposed to dress like that. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I love you, babe. But like the sexual stuff, maybe, you know what I mean? I mean, you're a year in, but it's like, you know what I mean? Just start writing stuff that has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
What was your second joke?
What are you laughing at?
No, it's just funny because it's like.
Tattoo one about
Wait, Greg.
That's actually a true
Greg,
story.
wait, Greg. What are you laughing
I
about?
just laugh because I don't know if he's saying this for the benefit of her career or so that he can focus. All these comments seem to be like, I'm getting distracted.
No, that's not.
Could you get these bandages and pack them down before you perform?
So the second joke, you did Bop It, and then you went into what?
It's about tattoos. It's actually a true story.
Right.
My grandma found out what my tattoos, and the first thing she said was, "I
You
can't."
can't get buried in a Jewish cemetery. What nationality are you?
That's what I was asking. Because you said your whole house wasn't Jewish. I was kind of confused with the end of that joke. I didn't understand what you were saying.
So everyone in my family's Christian, but on my mom's side, I think it's like European and I know there's Cherokee and Irish. I think. I feel like I don't really identify.
I think the punchline is just
White.
that we're not Jewish.
Yeah, that's basically.
Just tighter, yeah.
How do I?
3 words.
Is there a way I can change that, or
You say we're not Jewish.
Just what you
say we're not Jewish? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said like everyone in the house, and he said something like the dinner, you had a dinner, and I was like, wait, I'm totally lost now what you're talking about.
Okay.
Nope, maybe just cut the fat from that.
Well, we were at Christmas dinner, so I thought that was.
Madison, what do you do for fun when you're not doing stand-up? What are you into? What's something interesting about you?
I like to write. I can play ukulele.
Really?
Yeah.
Ukulele?
Yeah.
What made you learn that? Just
It's easier than guitar, and I'm really bad at guitar, so I decided to downgrade.
So what can you play on the ukulele?
I love playing sad songs on the ukulele. It's my favorite thing in the world.
I can picture that.
Well, it's just such a contrast because the ukulele is like the happiest sounding instrument in the world.
You ever see the movie The Jerk?
No, I
A
actually
lot
haven't.
of sad ukulele in that. Check it out.
Arctic Monkeys, mostly.
Fuck yeah. So you play the ukulele. That's pretty much the most interesting thing, other than you do stand up about you.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
It's not that big of a spot to be put on to be asked what you like to do in life.
Oh yeah, you're just asking me what's interesting about me as a person. Yeah, I play ukulele.
Did you buy that watch yourself, or was it a gift?
It was a gift for my birthday. Why? It's a little, yeah, and it's backwards. It's
They were
never
calling it
on
the Hot
my-
Topic. When everyone was saying the Hot Topic thing, I was just seeing the watch. I was like, that's not like Hot Topic or
It's
Gothic.
It's still in East Coast time and it's upside down right now. I don't use it for time whatsoever.
How many times a week do you go up?
How many times a week do I go out?
I think go up on stage.
Go up on stage. I go to open mics almost every single day. I get up.
Amazing, good.
Maybe 4 times a week.
How many?
4 times a week.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
So you're working all day, every day, and then you're going out every night doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Wow. So you don't have much of a social life.
No, not
That is yourself. That's great.
That's good.
There she goes, Madison Sinclair, everybody. Nice to meet you. Here's a photo. Twitter at Madded Sinclair. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Vanessa Johnston, everybody. Vanessa
What?
No, that's great.
I just broke up with my girlfriend. Thank you. It was a mutual termination. She's a rape victim and I'm sexually aggressive. So it just didn't work out. And I felt bad though because like thankfully I've never been raped where the guy did not make sure that I came first. So they've always been like so nice to me, like they make me the best wet martinis. We're Hypno with like a dash of Plan B. So thoughtful. I've always been like pretty good at sex. When I was 13, my parents sat me down. They're like, "Hey, it's time we talk about sex." And I was like, "Sure. What do you want to know?" Let's do this. It was a minute, right?
That's 47 seconds, but if you want to end it now, we can. There she is, Vanessa Johnston. Vanessa, this is your first time on the show, right? Wow. Where are you from?
Minnesota.
How long have you been in LA?
5 years.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
4 months.
Wow, very funny for 4 months.
Thank you.
What else do you do?
Like for work or for fun?
Both.
I work at HBO for work.
What do you do there?
I worked in programming for a bit, and now I work in business and legal affairs. So I do like contract negotiation and like drafting. But I'm leaving and going to like a smaller company.
Right.
I used to live in Minnesota.
Did you really?
Yeah. I did, Edina, when I was a baby.
That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You guys are
For those of you listening, Bobby's just happy because she's wearing a Mickey Mouse T-shirt.
No, I really,
sexual
I
about
really
it.
think that you're really edgy, and obviously you're attractive, and but you're very edgy, and I just like her whole vibe.
Yeah,
yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good because it is, well, you know, it is weird because I'm not in agreement with you guys about how women dress on stage. I think that, you know, Schumer dresses sexy, Natasha can dress sexy, so I don't
But not when they're doing like local
No,
shows.
Natasha
that-
always dresses, yeah, she wears skirts all the time.
I think it's definitely harder because I've like experimented with both, and I think that like it's a lot easier for a crowd to be alienated from you if you dress up more.
But what if a guy dresses up?
But that's
I mean-
different. Like, what are you gonna wear? Like, if you came up here in short shorts,
yeah,
that would definitely like fuck
Absolutely.
with some people.
You were really Greg. I love watching you absorb that for a second. Like you're like, I think I can fucking pull off some
I
short
don't know what a
shorts.
sexy guy looks like because I'm so fucking straight, but like, it just seems like you should dress how you dress, however you feel comfortable.
Love that. You got the women howling at that one.
Well, they're whores.
I love it. Equality for everybody. That's the era that we live in now. They're making an all-female Ghostbusters. Did you know this, Greg?
Right.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
when a woman's dressed sexy, right, though, the people like girls and also boys feel, I call them girls and boys, they feel defensive almost though, right? Like, why would you need that extra thing when stand-up is hard enough?
Well, because you're looking at it through the lens of a man and how he perceives it, rather than somebody going on stage and being themselves as much as they can be. And if part of themselves wants to feel sexy by looking sexy, then I think you're creatively stopping them by saying they shouldn't dress that way.
So you've been doing
That's a
this
really good point.
4 months. You have an incredible stage presence. You already have jokes. How much material would you say that you've compiled in 4 months? How much material that you like? Like, how long of a set do you think you could do?
Like I've done like 7-10-minute sets. I go up probably about 10 times a week.
Oh, okay.
And I write during the day.
What part of LA do you live in?
Like Beverly Hills, but not the rich part, like the below Santa Monica Boulevard.
Below San
You know?
Like what are your cross streets?
Run.
What? What's wrong, everybody? What did I do?
By the way, how funny is it that like she's been doing it 4 months, she goes up 10 times a week. You know how many fucking overweight chick comics go up like once a month?
Yeah.
No offense, but people like to have you on their stage.
Yeah.
I mean, I do open mics. Like I go to like Marty's and like.
Right.
But 10 times a week is a lot.
I mean, not really if you're doing 2 shows 5 days a week.
But no, my point is it's hard to get on the stage. It's
Right,
hard
but
to
a lot of
get
them are
asked.
open mics.
You had a great set tonight. Bobby, are you going to give her anything or what?
Yeah, I got something. I got something.
Fortune cookie.
Just going. That's all I have.
Go with cash.
Take the fucking 20.
Take the money.
Thanks, Mommy.
There she goes. Great job, Vanessa. Nice to meet you. Vanessa B. Johnson. Bobby Lee has run out of money in his pocket. So we're going to move to our final part of the show where every week we have one regular right now. One regular. We had 2 regulars and then we were told people under 21 aren't allowed to go up anymore, so we had to lose a regular. That's the great Ally Makovsky, rest in peace. We killed her after we found out she could no longer perform the show. We just said, fuck it, if you're not going to be on the show, let's just end your life completely. But we do have our one regular who's been writing and performing a new minute every single week, has a lot of buzz right now, where it's always fun to watch her grow. She was deathly nervous her first few times on the show. We're getting to watch somebody really defeat stage fright, and it's very exciting. And here she is. She writes a brand new minute and performs it every single week. Put your hands together for Melissa Esslinger.
Just looking for some confidence. I don't like people that I don't trust people that have plastic surgery because, like, obviously they can't. Mexican's name was Jose in my head. Was me go to permission. My hands are deep. But
there you go.
So really got
the finish that you get, unbelievable. Very your breaks. Wow, great. Very break. Some happened like weeks ago throughout the set and little aware, and you do show that you're getting stuck. So how's it going? New minute every.
They show together, and I actually heard some of the show.